Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live.
Well, folks, dreams do come true. This is Have Faith, Let It Begin, and this is our first episode.
A weekly show all about faith.
Every day, we're going to battle storms. We're going to face challenges. But we have to remember that we're not going to do it alone. We have to have faith.
A show with motivational topics.
As you go into work today, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Lift your head up high and know that God is with you.
Inspirational stories and personal testimony set out to change the world.
My wife and I are expecting our first child. I'm going to be a father.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. I'd like to start off by giving a couple shout-outs for individuals that continuously are supporting us here on our show, and also a big shout-out to somebody I haven't spoken to in a long time. So let me go in this order. Number one, I'd like to thank to Mansa, to Yesenia, to Ashley, and to Robin, and to Tony for always sticking by me and always doing all that they can to listen to our show and just supporting us throughout it all. We have some great news. A while back, I spoke about a friend of mine that was very instrumental part to my life, and her name was Gretchen. Gretchen and I actually got a chance to speak for the first time via Facebook Messenger. It's been a long time. Gretchen, it's so nice to rekindle a friendship, and I got a chance to see your beautiful family with pictures. I'm so honored that you're listening to our show, and it makes me feel really good to know that you enjoyed the last episode. So welcome as a new listener to our show. Folks, there'll be more shout-outs this week. I just wanted to get that out of the way. And again, I want to just talk about some things about how Have Faith, Let It Begin has evolved over time. So today's episode is just a little recap of where we have come from 2000, and of course, I cannot believe it, from June 16th, 2018 up till this point. And then, of course, I'll end with a small lesson. So I just want to let everybody know we are fastly improving on our viewership and our listeners. If you haven't subscribed, if you just listened to us because I send you a link, that's great, don't get me wrong. But if you get a chance, go to Spreaker, SPREAKER.com, or their phone app. If you don't have an iPhone, I'll get to that in a second. This is for Android users. If you have Spreaker, log on, create an account, it's free, and then look for us and just subscribe, follow us. And of course, if you like certain episodes, when you get them, make a comment and hit like, because it does help us. It shows Spreaker that people are listening to us and they like us. And this applies to you too, the iPhone users. If you have your iPhone already, the app that says podcast, when you're listening to our show, hit like if you like the show and leave a comment. It does help. It does go back to me. And it's definitely viewed upon by all different types of sponsors. And that's really our overall goal too. Is we want to get sponsorship. we want to get even further on our platform because our ultimate goal, if you don't know, is we would like to give back to our community. And I would like to eventually do a scholarship, and our scholarship will run first, of course, in the state of New York, because that's where I reside, and it will start with our counties. And my ultimate goal is so that I can hit every school in every county all over the United States of America, and of course all over the country, because I believe that giving back to our communities, giving back to our schools is the only way that we can help these next generations realize that it's important to respect your elders, respect the community you live in, and of course have great academic skills. And right now we're still in the beginning phases of learning how we're going to do the scholarships, but I can guarantee you that one of my top 3, without a doubt, is going to be good attendance, good grades, academic skills, and prior to receiving the reward, you have to show that you have given back to your community in any shape or fashion. A lot of times people get awards and they have to go out and do it. I want this done prior to, so that you can say, you can be qualified. And that's just some of the things that I wanted to talk about, because I get this a lot. I get questions about, what do you want to do with your show? What do you want to eventually, what's your future vision and your overall outlook of what you want to do? And that goes right into today's lesson. So today's, title obviously is Have Faith, Let It Begin Future. And what I wanted to cover with each and every one of you is, we talk a lot on this show about random acts of kindness. We constantly speak about how often we will encounter other individuals, but not so many individuals that are polite and willing to do for others. Unfortunately, nowadays, you hear more about the negative. You hear more about the insecurities, the nasty people that are out there that just have anger, greed, and they're not looking for our best interests at heart. But yet there's that small amount of people like yourself who listen to this show, who have a good heart, who have good faith. I was just getting my hair cut the other day, and I didn't get permission to promote their store, so I can't say it, but if you know who you guys are. And I met my barber was there, and his wife was there, and we were talking about that you cannot teach someone to have faith. So many people in this world rely on being angry, lashing out at each other, looking out for what's best for that person, being, without realizing who you're going to hurt in the process. And the hardest part that we deal with is not realizing that faith is a huge, integral part of what we do as a person and how we present ourselves to others. It is our actions. It is our ability. It is our gift. It is our treasure that God has given us that we can do, and what we can do to make this world a better place. On Twitter yesterday, I was ranting and raving a little bit toward the afternoon about my microwave story and how I feel that I don't have the answers, and I feel that my microwave keeps breaking down, and I just want it fixed. And after so many repairs, they're still telling me that they're not gonna replace the unit. But I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow as we talk about microwave stories, the continuation. So that's a little sneak peek. But what I'm trying to get at is, when you do your daily routine, when you're out and about, just remember the people that you encounter. And yes, there's going to be people that will sneak up, steal your joy. Yes, there's going to be people that are just nasty and rude. Pray for them. You don't even have to ask for their name. You don't have to be condescending and say, you know what, I'm going to pray for you, sir. No, just do it. Just pray for them. Because a lot of people out there, believe it or not, actually want to be prayed for, actually need prayer, and actually are not really trying to be that angry. But they're in a world of hurt. They're in a world of pain. And they don't have the faith like you and I have. And we can change that. We can That's what I'm saying. We can do this. But it takes an army, a good army, soldiers of God. And how do we do that? One random act of kindness. Because it does go a long way. I hope that you enjoy your morning. I hope that you enjoy your day. And get ready for a crazy microwave story tomorrow. For now, thank you so much for listening. Hit like, subscribe to our show. We want everybody out there to know that this is the show that's going to change the world. Remember that as we close out today's episode. Don't forget, have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.